Big win tonight for Monmouth, and a big reason why the offensive line, who continued to pound away at this Holy Cross defense. Second consecutive week that MU puts two running backs over the 100-mark plateau. And with us, fifth-year senior center Mike Hunchak. Mike, overall, just as a group, you guys are getting some great forward push, making things pretty easy for the running backs.
Yeah, it's all preparation. All week we watch film. We watch a lot of film in our own spare time, and yeah, it's just preparation. We're ready for whatever they're going to throw at us. Especially this week, we knew they were going to move a lot, and I think overall, everybody up front, we did great picking everything up.
I know as a unit you would take pride anytime any back goes over 100 yards, but the last 2 weeks you've had two guys go over 100 yards. Really says what you guys are doing as that unit up front.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy when two people go over 100. I mean. But it's gratifying, you know. Offensive line, we really don't get much love as it is. But you know, when you look at the stat book and two people are rushing over 100 yards, you know, people look at that and, you know, that's us. So it's nice to know that, you know.
How important, Mike, this win for you guys? You know, confidence could be obviously a problem when you lose 3 in a row, and especially the way that you guys lost last week kind of was there. This one really important to kind of get the season turned around.
Yeah, last week was a heartbreaker, definitely. I think after that game, everybody knew that we were right there. We were right there. Coach said it right before the game. He said that, you know, we just have to keep pushing. We were right there, and this win is huge. You know, all it takes is a spark. And now I think going forward from here, you know, we got good teams coming up still, but I think the confidence now. We know that we can win. We know what we can do on offense and defense, and I think that's going to carry over well with the rest of our schedule.
Columbia coming up next week. I know you haven't had a chance really to think about them yet, still enjoying this one, but certainly it would be good to kind of get on a nice little roll here before heading home with a game against Robert Morris next week. Now going to be pretty big for you guys in terms of trying to win 2 in a row.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Going into any game being, you know, having a win under our belt, let alone 2 if we win next week, that's going to be big again for our momentum the rest of the season. Columbia is a good ball team. They definitely have a reputation. So we're going to take this week, get ready, and come out next Saturday firing.
Big performance tonight by the defense, giving up just 14 late points to Holy Cross. Monmouth knocking off the Crusaders 21-14. Here with fifth-year senior and captain Dave Damirgian. Dave, obviously, I know you guys take a lot of pride in what you do, especially when the other team's running the football. Last week, Holy Cross over 400 yards on the ground. Tonight, 55 yards on the ground.
Yeah, we had a really good game plan, and we just really knew what we were doing out there. We knew we could stop the ball. We knew kind of what they wanted to do, so we were just really prepared this week, and we executed, at least running-wise.
I know individual, it's hard to talk about yourself, but big game tonight for you. 6 tackles, 2 of those behind the line of scrimmage, and a sack. Maybe your best game overall this season so far.
Yeah, I just really try to prepare this week. You know, I watched a ton of film. I really try to just be as prepared as possible. You know, I just tried to go all out all game.
Well, when you think about this one, just in terms of the season, you know, 0-3 going into it, you need this one really for your confidence. Up 21-0, they come back and score the late couple of points, get those 2 touchdowns on the board. But still, just this win for Monmouth, I would imagine now feeling pretty good about yourselves going into Columbia next week.
Yeah, that was kind of our motto all week. We just said that, you know, as soon as we get that first win, we feel like we can get the ball rolling. So now that we've got this first win under our belt, you know, we got that out of the way, and you know, now we really feel like we're going to get on a good roll from here on out.
You've seen a lot of football in your time here at Monmouth. In terms of this season overall, one of the key maybe mistakes that the team has made up until this point, unable to really play a full 60-minute game. Despite those late touchdowns, I thought tonight was maybe the best performance overall, offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Defensively, we really felt like we dominated most of the game. We still gotta finish games. That's still a problem. We still gotta clean that up. That was a little disappointing. But yeah, I think this was definitely our best game, and we just got to keep playing like this. If we keep playing like this, we're gonna have a good road ahead of us.
Enjoy the week of practice coming up. I know one more game on the road before you'll return home, but at least you'll be able to have a little bounce on your step for the first couple of days going into Columbia. Thanks for giving us a couple minutes. Congrats.
All right, thanks a lot.
Fifth-year senior Dave Damirgian here talking about Monmouth's win over Holy Cross 21-14. Hawks will be at Columbia next week. You can hear about all of this game and more coming up on the Kevin Callahan Monmouth Football Show on Tuesday. And log on to GoMUHawks.com for more on Monmouth Athletics.